Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, September 24th, 2022. The tarot card for today is the Fool, and this one is appropriately labeled Uranus, and it comes to us from the Illustrated Fox Tarot by artist Taylor High. You can look this deck up on Kickstarter, and I'm trying to think, I'd go to Kickstarter, but I really like the entire deck. Anyway, Uranus. I mentioned Uranus. The Fool has many meanings, all right? But one of the really key ones sometimes is the spontaneity that the Fool has. And that's what I think we're going to focus on today. We do have a major aspect present with Venus opposing Neptune. We'll get to that in a minute. And the moon is in Virgo, which is not a spontaneous sign, and it's going to square Mars and trine Uranus, which is in Taurus. Now, the major transit, Venus opposing Neptune, that one is kind of saying to you, hey, any spontaneous moves on your part could really come back to bite you in the ass, simply because you cannot see things clearly. There is deception, whether you're fooling yourself or whether someone else is trying to fool you. And, if you are a really kind-hearted individual, there could be people taking advantage of you at this time. This doesn't apply to just, love and money, business relationships, you name it, any kind of, whatever. But I'm looking at my calendar. If you ever go to my website, I have a calendar of planetary events where I speak about each of these transits. And there's this one sentence here that, catches my eye. Do not convince yourself that any get-rich-quick schemes or throwing good money after bad will bring rewards. It can only result in financial loss and heartache. Now, how does that apply to our Fool? Get-rich-quick schemes. That's what the Fool is going to do. The Fool is going to be spontaneous and think, oh yeah, I can do that, right? As for our two moon aspects, the Virgo moon squaring Mars and trining Uranus, both of them are breakout energy, all right? One is kind of like, act first, ask questions later. Very much the spontaneity of the Fool. I'm telling you, this energy is in play today, and you might not even realize or catch yourself doing it. Now, insofar as the trine with Uranus, you can actually benefit from some spontaneous movement, and it can even feel a little bit exciting. So what do we do about all of this, all right? If we know that there's these kind of things around, between having the confusion of Venus and Neptune, right, and the spontaneity of the moon aspects, I'd say keep your schedule light, see what happens, don't commit to anything, and try not to jump in both feet first and, do anything that's irrational. But something tells me that there's going to be impulsive moments that are there where you're going one way and you just zigzag. And it's okay. It seems as though the way it's all going, it all works out in the end. So long as you don't do anything major, overboard, right? A reminder, we are coming up to a new moon in Libra tomorrow, and it's a very key new moon. If you have listened to my Libra new moon tarot guidance, then you know exactly what I'm talking about and what this new moon means for how the rest of your year is going to play out. So, you can read about it over on my website as well. That's one of the things that's available on my calendar. I want to thank you all very much for being here. Don't do anything crazy. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.